What's going on, guys? It's your boy Solomon Gaming back here with another video for WWE 2K25, and today we're going to be talking about WWE 2K26, talking about the island today specifically and what I would like to see in the island of 2K26, or whatever it's going to be called in 2K26. I've played it since it launched, pre-ordered the game. This is one of the first modes I actually played, and I've been playing it ever since. One of the things that really disappointed me throughout the year, even with the updates they did to the island, it was the lack of variety of items in the item shops themselves. It just wasn't there. Hairstyles were really lacking. A lot of the clothing materials were really overpriced and very much limited. And so, like, it wasn't really too much customization to play around with in my eyes, really, especially with the Mattel clothing. We already got Mattel shit in my faction. I just don't think this was a good appeal to a lot of people, because I don't want to play with a toy character. Especially if it's my character. I don't know if I'm the only one feeling that way, but it could just be me. But it is meant to be like wacky and goofy and whatever. But at the same time, this is at the expense of people that have just we're not looking for goofy. We want like something that represents a wrestler. Wrestlers are goofy. They can be goofy, but I don't know, man. Like, almost everything in some of these item shops were just like, what the hell is this? I don't. And then some of the prices were just outrageous too. But I digress on the prices and the VC stuff. Let's talk about the actual content of the island. Now, most of the island, well, all of the island online matches are 1v1. Besides like the story stuff that you do on there, all the island matches are 1v1s, and that was the biggest flaw in my eyes. Every match on there should be like at least one. There should be like one area where you can go that has 1v1s, another area that has 2v2s, another area that has 3v3s, 4v4s, and up. Like, it should be areas for all of these types of game modes. But there wasn't. There were just different areas for 1v1s and different match types. For 2K26, I would change it to where there's, like I said in the video earlier, there's one area that has the 1v1s. There's one area that has the 2v2s. Here's the Elimination Chamber area. Here's the Royal Rumble area. Here's the match. Here's the matches where you can fight for a title if you've won so many tournaments or won so many matches. That's how I think title matches should go as well. They should definitely bring title matches back to online games. I don't know why that's not a thing. Why have titles throughout the islands, spinning in the center of the island? We're not champions. We can't be champions on the island. We can't be champions in multiplayer anywhere in WWE Online. So that should be a big focus for 2K26, especially for the island. If they want people to really have a reason to play, or just give them or not even having a reason to play, just want to have something to fight for online, especially. Like, the regular online is cool. Give us a reason, give players more of a reason to hop online and create a tag team or create a faction with their bros on the island, create a team on the island, and y'all can go for the tag team belts or dominate elimination chambers or whatever. Like, I don't understand where the lack of creativity went with the island. That should have been something they really should have explored on, and that should have been something they really should have just went all out for, because we as WWE fans are very, very loud with like our money, and very loud with when we're feeling robbed or wronged. WWE 2K has been doing, to me, they've ever since 2K22, to me, they've been doing a really good job. From 2K20 to 2K22 and 2K22 to 2K25, I will say 2K is in a much better position than they ever have been since 2K20. And this is their time to really like say, all right, the multiplayer has been, the online has been lackluster for many years. Let's turn it into something that people will never forget for WWE. Let's give the fans something they really, or at least the multiplayer fans, something that they really want to see. Now, I know there are a lot of probably still small bugs to deal with in the single player aspect side of things, but in my eyes, man, we're living in it's 2K20, it's 2026 now. I don't know how many people buy WWE games for just for the single player. I'm assuming there's a lot, but I know for a fact I don't. I buy the WWE games just to play online. I do the single player, I do the My Rise, I do the universe mode a little bit, but I'm not as heavy as into the universe and the offline content as I used to be, because it's only so much of that I can do. So the multiplayer aspect really gets my attention more, because I'm not fighting the same people every day or the same bots every day. They're not playing the same ways. Yes, you can change the bot sliders and you can adjust them to fight like actual people, but for me it's only so many times that I can fight Gunther, Randy Orton, John Cena, Undertaker, The Rock, Jeff Hardy. It's only so many times that I can fight those characters. So that's why I prefer online versus offline. But not to get off the subject at hand, the island is something that they definitely should really try to capitalize on in 2K26, because this is a good start, or an okay start. One of the things that they really should focus on in 2K26 is, I hate to say it, but they should really limit some of the moves that people can do. Some of the moves on the island should not be allowed to be used on the island. There are too many like cheesy moves that people can just pull off, and you can't, like, some of the windows don't even pop up. Or some of them don't even have reversal windows, so it makes it much more easier for people to spam. And that's a really big issue, even in the general online in WWE games or any fighting game. People just spam. But in most games, developers have made ways to counteract the spams. In WWE, there's really not a whole lot of countering spams, because if it's a certain kick or if it's a certain punch, and they know how to spam it, time the animations, and get you locked in the animation even after you dodge, weave, or block, or counter, or reverse. Some of those moves, they can just do it again. Like the second you reverse, dodge, counter, it doesn't matter. And you might not be able to get the reverse in. You're definitely not going to be able to get the dodge in if you're out of stamina. So you're fucked. And it's just a situation that they have to work on, because there's a lot of cheesy moves in the game, and some people online just want to play the game. Some people don't want to get trolled. Some people don't want to, and that's the thing too about online gaming. You can't really control who you play, but there should be there should be something in play to where we can like, or at least be able to report them. We should be able to report them in for spam, and they get put in lobbies where they fight nothing but spammers. Something like that. I know there's different lobbies for the island, so or different servers for the island. So that definitely should be a thing. Getting reported so many times, you should be able to get sent to a lobby with griefers or whatever, like how they do it on GTA. But I don't think WWE developers are thinking that far ahead. I don't know. But overall, I believe the island definitely needs more than 1v1 matches. They should definitely have, the island this year should have gotten an update to where it had like 4v4s and 6v6s and elimination chamber matches at least, because there were so many story missions on the island that gave you the option to do those types of missions. So I mean, types of matches. So I just don't understand. Was it networking? Was it coding? Was it trying to program it? Was it trying to fix the regular online and the island online, making sure it worked properly and smoothly all at the same time? I don't know. I have no idea. I also feel like the match type varieties that we got this year were pretty cool too. The last man standing, the Hell in the Cells, the Extreme Rules. The normal 1v1s were expected. The ladder matches were expected, but the match types themselves were also like really abused. So like, for example, the Extreme Rules match, people love to spam that because it was a really easy match to win. All you had to do is get a sledgehammer and cheese. The Hell in the Cell, it's a straight up fight unless you know how to abuse the cell. Get somebody outside the cell wall, outside the ring, just slam them into the cell over and over unless they know what buttons you pressing. It's repetitive. It's really like, I don't know. Some of these things, some of the mechanics just gotta be tweaked for those fights. Especially the submission system needs to be tweaked. The submission system is still broken. I don't understand why they have yet to fix that. What I would like to see was I would have liked to see an ambulance match. Or like I said earlier, Fatal 4-Ways. My favorite go-to. And then I don't care about the custom rules, but if you were able to invite your friends to custom matches on the island, that would be nice. That would have definitely been nice. But I digress. We'll leave you guys here for now. Thank you all for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. You all have a great day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to the channel if you guys want to see some more content. Let me know what you all think about the island video, and let me know what you all want to see from me coming forward. This is just part 1 of the island video, what I want to see from 2K26. We will have another part coming later this week. We are out. Stay tuned. Take care. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. If you don't want to see the island come back, please do not comment. I do not want to see it.
I want you to get up.
Take care.
I want
Peace.
you to get up.
Happy New Year's.
I want you to. I want you to get up.
Reps at 7. Are we going to see any signs of life?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Victory. This one is over.